Cher's son Elijah Blue Allman, 48, reportedly experienced a drug overdose over the weekend in Southern California, marking yet another troubling chapter in the life of the son she shared with the late rock musician Greg Allman. According to an insider who spoke with TMZ, Elijah was rushed to a hospital in Joshua Tree early Saturday morning following the incident. Though the specific substances involved remain unknown, sources claim he is receiving the best care possible and consider him fortunate to have survived the ordeal. In the wake of the overdose, Cher is said to be entirely focused on her son's well-being. The insider stressed that she is doing everything in her power to ensure he receives the help he needs, and that her only concern right now is his health and recovery. No official statement has yet been issued by Cher or her representatives, though DailyMail.com has reportedly reached out to her team for comment. Elijah Blue Allman has a long history of substance abuse struggles, many of which he has been open about in the past. In a 2014 interview with Entertainment Tonight, he disclosed that his drug use began alarmingly early, at the age of 11, with substances like marijuana and ecstasy. As he grew older, his dependence deepened, eventually leading him to use harder substances such as heroin and opiates. Elijah described turning to these drugs as a way to escape painful elements of his past. He spoke candidly about how heroin, in particular, played a dark yet pivotal role in his life during a time when he felt emotionally and psychologically lost. He even suggested that it had saved him during a low point, claiming that without it, he might have considered suicide. His words painted a bleak picture of his mental state at the time, suggesting that the only reason he survived those years was due to self-medication through powerful narcotics. Despite acknowledging the risks, Elijah admitted to a false sense of control during his drug use, believing he could manage the dangers. He confessed to keeping it a little bit safe, though he quickly added that such notions were illusory. There are no safety guarantees when dealing with powerful and unpredictable drugs. He recognized how easily things could go wrong, either through bad combinations or sheer chance, emphasizing that at any moment, one could slip into the abyss. In recent years, concerns about Elijah's health and stability have only intensified. In 2023, Cher made headlines by filing for temporary sole conservatorship over her son's finances. In the court documents, she outlined grave concerns for his safety, citing his severe struggles with both mental health and substance abuse. According to the legal filing, Cher was afraid that if Elijah were given access to funds, he would immediately spend them on drugs, thus placing his life in further jeopardy and leaving him without the means to support himself. This step appeared to be a desperate attempt by the iconic singer and actress to protect her son from himself during what seemed to be another period of instability. However, the conservatorship petition was ultimately withdrawn in September 2024, 9 months after Elijah submitted court documents in which he claimed to be sober and actively participating in recovery programs such as AA-type meetings. At the time, this seemed to be a positive turn in his long battle with addiction, offering hope to those close to him who had watched him struggle for decades. Sadly, the recent overdose incident casts doubt on whether that recovery had taken root. Elijah's story is further complicated by a heavy family history of substance abuse. His father, legendary Southern rock icon Greg Allman, also battled drug addiction for much of his life. Doctors believe Greg's history with drugs contributed to his death in 2017 from liver cancer. Moreover, Elijah's uncle, Blue Allman, also a talented musician and a founding member of the Allman Brothers Band, died in a tragic motorcycle accident in 1971, a period during which he, too, struggled with drugs. These repeated patterns within the Allman family lend a heartbreaking context to Elijah's current condition, suggesting a generational cycle that continues to impact those who survive. The recent overdose incident follows troubling public sightings of Elijah in recent months. In May, he was photographed outside the famed Chateau Marmont Hotel in Los Angeles looking severely sunburned, disoriented, and sweaty. The photos raised public concerns and led to renewed speculation about his sobriety. That episode now appears to have been a harbinger of the more serious event that would follow in June. Adding to the emotional strain, Elijah is currently entangled in a divorce from his estranged wife, singer Mariangela King. She has filed for spousal support, citing irreconcilable differences as the reason for the separation. According to court documents, she is requesting $6,000 per month in temporary support, adding another layer of legal and financial stress to Elijah's already precarious life. Elijah Blue Allman's journey is a tragic tale that highlights the long-lasting consequences of addiction, mental illness, and familial trauma. Despite being born into celebrity and privilege, his life has been marked by deep personal battles that no amount of fame or fortune could shield him from. As he continues to receive medical care, those closest to him, especially his mother, are reportedly doing all they can to support his recovery and prevent another brush with death. Whether this latest incident will serve as a wake-up call remains to be seen, but for now, his survival alone is being seen as a stroke of luck. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.